Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Hot more.
Say cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Yeah,
Thank
you.
you.
Shukran.
Cheers.
Cheers, more. Careful, it's hot. Hold it from the top.
That's it.
Cheers.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to talk you through my travels to Morocco. We started off in Marrakesh. It was amazing. Just thinking about it makes me want to lie down and just reminisce. Anyway, let me get straight into this. Okay, I'm just going to be straight with you. If it's the first time that you're going to Morocco, have an open mindset, as in don't expect fancy cars that you'd see in Dubai or here in England. Expect to be using older cars in terms of taxis and the like. There are also alternative transport like motorbikes, horse and carriage, exciting things like that. Just have an open mind when you go. And before I go any further, I have to just let you know that I went there, I ate everything, and I left with a bad tummy. Not a terrible bad tummy. I've had worse bad tummies when I've traveled, but I still have the reminiscence of a bad tummy. But I was eating street food, my fault. Anywhere you go, if you're not careful about street food, you're going to get a bad tummy if you're not used to the particular germs of the country. So I own that. That's on me. Okay, so what happened? Through the airport, we got in. Taxi from the Riad came to collect us, dropped us off. You can't get in with cars, into the Medina with cars, because this is where our Riad was. So we had a cart, a person came with a cart, took our bags, and we walked over to our Riad, which was about a 5-minute foot walk. We got there, we got given mint tea. It was a beautiful, nice, warm welcome. I don't think we went in high season. We went towards the end of August. I don't think it was high season. It was extremely hot, so just beware if you're planning to go to Morocco. In August, we left on the 23rd of August. It was really hot, and they were saying it had just cooled down. A week before that, it had been extremely hot, well in its 40s. So that's just for you to know. I liked it because it's been 2 years since I traveled, and I was looking for any warm weather that I could get. England was okay. We were a little hot on and off. I live in Manchester. It rains a lot. So yeah, going to a consistently hot, nice, sunny place was really amazing. We got to our place. They still had some upgrades happening, so they were renovating a bit. We paid, I think, £103 a day for the Riad. Our room was a 3-person room, so 3 people could sleep in here. In there, I have a son with autism, so we have to sleep with him, or in a place where we can have access to him, and he has access to us because he's very vulnerable and he needs constant 24-hour care. So of course we needed this room where 3 people could fit in. I'm just going to show you some pictures here so you can see the room that we stayed in. I will do a voiceover and tell you the things that I liked and did not like about this room. But we did not particularly plan to stay to use it for anything else other than sleep, shower, and that's it really. So it was quite sufficient. The riad itself had a place upstairs where we could go and sit if we wanted to hang. It also had a rooftop where we could go and hang, so there was plenty of room around the riad that we could have gone and enjoyed time and socialized if we wanted to. However, we really didn't intend to spend a lot of time at the riad. We wanted to go and see Marrakesh, and so we did. From the riad to the Medina, which is the hustle and bustle of Marrakesh, was literally 2 minutes. It's not even 5 minutes. You just walk out of our room, 10 left, 10 right, you're right in the thick of it. The good thing about it is it didn't take you time to get to the place where you wanted to be. The bad thing about it, we were in the middle of the Medina, which is like the Oxford Street of the Medina of Marrakesh. So of course you're going to get higher prices and the like. However, it was an extremely safe place and I quite enjoyed it. On the first day we went to where they called a Jamal something, which is like a huge courtyard where everybody is there. You have snakes, you have monkeys, everything is happening. I hadn't slept the day before we traveled to Morocco, so I wasn't at my best. I wasn't particularly patient and I found it a bit overwhelming. However, the two boys that I was with absolutely loved it and they will tell you their own story about it. I'm going to put in clips of them talking about that here. But I found it too much. But fortunately, our riad was not far off. So if I just wanted time out just to recoup and recuperate and just, you know, like sometimes when it gets too much, you just need to go away from it. I could easily walk 8 minutes walk. I'm by the riad in my peace and quiet before I regroup and do it all over again. So that right there is the courtyard. That's where you sit, chat and talk to people. Usually there's a swimming pool in the middle. This is kind of a modern riad, so it's a mix of old and new. The last riad that we stayed with was not this nice and I wouldn't recommend it. And it's called Riad Africa. It was horrible. Anyway, that will come on the next video. This one was nicely done. The whites were beautiful. As you can tell, you'll probably see a ladder somewhere there. It's because some work was being done and I think we got a discount for this. Otherwise, it was nice and quiet. It was peaceful. The stuff were really good. It was amazing. I'm going to link the name of the riad somewhere here, and definitely if I'm going back to Marrakesh, I'm going to be using this same riad because I'm not going to risk it like we did with the riad that we stayed in on the last day, which was horrid. It was horrid. I'm just going upstairs because up the stairs, oh, I didn't go upstairs then. Up the stairs, you have kind of some other areas of the place that you can sit and lounge and eat during the day. However, it was extremely hot. It was about 34 degrees and I don't think that was lounging time. The detail in this place, it really inspires you in your own interior decorating, and you can get these things, ornaments for very cheap if you go to the Medina and to the markets. I don't know if they call them souks. I'm used to saying souks. I think that's from probably Dubai and the like. But just look at the detail of everything. It was nice and clean. It was beautiful. The welcome was very nice. It's the rugs. We went on a hunt for these rugs again to come in another video. So this is going to be a tour of the riad that we stayed, and it was beautiful. We had lovely people looking after us and it was genuinely amazing. And it's a place that I would highly recommend that if you're coming, you come and stay because it was a beautiful stay. I cannot fault it at all. So this is where we usually had breakfast, and we would come sit in here. Our breakfast would be ready. The breakfast was also included in the price that we paid for the riad stay. And the beautiful lady that you're going to see in a minute is the lady who did prepare the breakfast for us. It was delicious, healthy, fresh food. The only thing that I have to say is it's very high carbohydrate, so you might want to put in your preference if you decide to choose to go and eat while you are there. Yeah, people who are good.
Because yesterday,
Yeah.
you told me that you want to take photo.
Yes, yes.
I write you.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't.
We went and forgot to come early.